What I'm holding here right in front of me might be two of the best MegaCarry Case storage cases you can buy for Switch 2 right now. One's going to be from Savage Raven, formerly known as Skull & Co., and the other is going to be from JSAUX, a company that is new to me for Switch 2, but I've been following their products for a while, and I've been very impressed with what they've come out with recently. These are pretty much obvious competitors. They're both going to be cases that can store a bunch of things, as well as hold your Switch 2 with grips, or like this one can say, with a grip or without a grip, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Before I do though, I'm going to remind you guys to like and subscribe to this video. I appreciate it. We've done reviews on both of these products individually. We're going to post those in the link in the description as well as in the video, so make sure to check those out individually before you check this one out, because I'm going to go over some things that I won't go over in full detail in this video. But we'll start with the JSAUX case right here. The design on the front is going to feature this like fake leather band on the outside with these logos. Not my real thing here, but if you like that, that's cool. It's got this nice strap with a rubber coating. In addition, it's going to have these little hoops right here that'll fit this included strap that kind of makes this into some sort of like sling bag, which is going to be cool if you like that. As well as the inside here, you get this huge pouch with a nice zipper on the inside. It's going to fit a ton of things like a charger or a extra pair of Joy-Cons, whatever you want to fit. It's going to have a lot of storage in here to fit those things. Just be careful because it's all front loaded on the top. So when you close this device, it's going to be on top of the screen of your Switch 2. So you want to make sure that whatever you're carrying in here is not overloaded and not too heavy, like a charger or blocking the edge of that. It'll hurt the screen potentially. But like I said a second ago, you're gonna have these foam inserts that are included that are gonna make this thing fit with a grip installed. Like I have this JSAUX grip installed right here. It's gonna fit perfectly, right? But also, if they include these foam things, that are going to add some little padding on the side. So if you want to have your Switch naked as well and have the added benefit of storage, that's a big problem with a lot of slim cases these days, is the slim cases don't have any storage, even though that you don't really necessarily want a grip, because I know they're meant to be really slim, but that's just not my thing. I'd rather have the things that I need with me on the go no matter where I am. And this is going to be, so if you need a grip or don't need a grip, you can just kind of toss these away in the trash if you want, or where, like I like to do here, just put them in the top where the storage pouch is, to get it, so they're out of the way. And if I need them, they're there, but if I don't, they're nicely packed away. On the inside of the case here, we're going to have a slot for 20 games. So there's 10 on the front right here. And if you open this flap up, then on the bottom, you'll see that there's 10 more. So 10 and 10 equals 20. I can math. And that's a lot of storage for games. So there's a lot of storage for stuff as well in this one. And there's a lot of storage for games. And the inside of this thing is really nice. This is the nicest feeling inside of the case I've felt since last generation Satisfy grip. That case is in the mail. I'll be having that one hopefully early September is when that video is coming out, because they keep delaying it. But this case has a really nice felt finish. I love the way it feels. It's super soft. No worries about scratching or anything like that. The felt is awesome feeling. On the outside, one more thing I want to talk about, the zippers on this one are functioning, but the other side of the zipper for me, I think I might have a defective unit, because this zipper just doesn't want to work very well. I don't love that about this one. I think it's just a defective unit that I have. It's just the fact that it is a thing. Maybe yours could suffer the same fate. That really goes for any case that you buy, so it's not really a JSAUX problem, but I just want to let you guys know that there's a potential that you could get yours and the zipper doesn't function quite right. Luckily for me, the other zipper is working just fine. Let's move on to the Savage Raven case. Savage Raven features when you pick it up immediately, it's a nicer feel. This outside texture on this fabric is just really, really nice. It reminds me of like Kevlar is the wrong word, but almost like that Kevlar vest that you wear, or the safety vests I used to wear when I worked for Amazon. It just has that really nice one. If you're moving your hand one way, it's smooth, and you're moving it the other way, it feels like a gritty texture. It's good. It's very good. I like this a lot. The strap is nice and soft, no coating on it, but that's okay because it's nice. The zippers are really nice on these. As you can see right here, the Savage Raven logo is right here on the zipper. It's a nice big fat rubber thing. You can't miss it. And they close and open, both of them, really, really nicely. No complaints there. When you open up the case though, a minor complaint. I do see what they were going for, and I'll mention it in a second what I mean. At the top of this case here is a small pouch that comes with this nice little eyeglass cleaner, or like screen cleaner, which is nice, but that's going to be pretty much the only thing that you can fit in this case, which is kind of a bummer in terms of the top pouch. We'll get to the rest of it later. But yeah, you can't really fit much more in here, especially because it doesn't have a zipper on it, so it's open. So I mean, I would just put the included eyeglass cleaner in the top here and just kind of call it a day. On the bottom here, there's a nice portion. There's a slot for 12 games on the front pouch, and then nothing on the bottom. So you're only gonna have 12 in this one, so a bit less games in this one. There is this nice screen protection as well. You can use that. I don't typically like these. I typically cut these out of my cases, but I actually left it in on this one because it's actually it acts as a nice lid for the bottom portion, as you can see. Nice big area for storage. Now it's not a zipper pouch, but I'll take it. It's big enough to fit like a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, the Joy-Con rails, a cable, and this nice accessory from JSAUX actually that I'm using that uses that fits your Joy-Con too, which is really nice. Turns it into a nice little controller. But all that stuff fits in here perfectly. And then the switch kind of goes on this portion right here. Flip the top down, Velcro it in, boom, you're working, you're going with it. This design for me is more preferable though, even though it's less practical because there's not a zipper pouch on the like there is on JSAUX. Let me show you what I mean with the JSAUX case. And if you have the things that I have in this one, the Savage Raven one, in this one, like a battery, imagine a battery pack in here, cables, mainly the battery pack. If you want to carry like a battery pack, a charger, even maybe extra Joy-Cons, those are kind of bulky and add weight, and all that weight is going right on top of the screen. Not the perfect design in my opinion. I feel like I see why Savage Raven went with this design. It's less practical because it doesn't have a zipper and there's less storage, but that means that the things are not falling on top of the screen of your Switch 2, which is going to be a nice benefit with this one over this one. As well as the fact that the Savage Raven is nicer quality. It feels nicer in the hand, noticeably different than this one. And the last thing about Savage Raven that's better in my opinion, while both of them on the edges are, nice and firm, right here, you can squeeze it. You can feel that if it were to drop, it's gonna protect it really nicely. Both cases, no problem with both. But the difference with this Savage Raven is that you can feel while there is some give because it's basically just cardboard and fabric. This one is built with a lot more rigidity in mind. I can squeeze this one. You can push it in a bit. But with this one, the JSAUX, without much effort at all, you can really squeeze it. In fact, I can just the switch is currently in here. I can feel the switch by squeezing it like this. Not ideal. So the Savage Raven is going to perform a bit better with protection than these JSAUX, but I feel like with either one, it's a decent deal in terms of protection. I would just go with this one overall, in my opinion. But that means you're paying more as well. This is going to be around $30, where the JSAUX is going to be undercutting it at about 25, 24, 23 bucks, somewhere in that ballpark. So about $5 difference between the two. If the $5 is worth the difference to you, I would probably go with this one. But if it's worth it in the sense that you want to spend the extra cash, you might want to go with this one. But again, while you go with this one, it's nicer quality. There's drawbacks to this one as well in comparison. You're going to be happy with either one you get. There's no buyer's remorse with either one. The two of the best. That's why I started the video out the way I did. These are two of the best. As you can see, I'm not showing you a third one that's really bad, because why would I do that? These are the two of the best you can buy that you can fit a lot of stuff in and also carry a grip around with you. Which is a nice addition for both these cases. So I've done individual reviews on both of these products. Maybe check out check those out right here. You're gonna see them in front of you, my face right here. Make sure to click on those, check those videos out. I want to thank you guys for watching and thank JSAUX and Savage Raven for sending these over for review. I appreciate you both, and I will catch you guys in the next video.